Good afternoon, guys. Happy Friday to all of our sunshiny faces. I've got a Tony's and Caputo's haul to share with you guys real quick for today. My dad stopped at both the stores on his way home from work, and it looks like it was $55 with combined between both stores, which is pretty good for what we got. I think we got a lot of stuff. They had the freebie Friday at Tony's, and I think my dad was pretty much able to find just about everything. And all the deals, from what I can tell, also came up and rang up at the right price and everything like that. So I will share with you guys now what the deals that were going on at both those stores for today. So right here on the table, this was everything combined between both Tony's and Caputo's. This was Caputo's over here, and then this stuff was all Tony's. So at Tony's, it cost $34.27, and the savings combined was $22.02, which is pretty good. Not quite a 50% savings, but pretty good for what we picked up. So to start off with the drinking water, the 24 packs, these were $1.99 when you bought 2 with their digital coupon. The Powerades were all 79 cents when you bought 15 with their digital coupon. They were a limit of 3 coupons, so I guess you could buy up to, what is that, 45 of them? But we just picked up 15 of them. And then they also had the drinking water, I think, was a limit of like 1 coupon or like 1 offer, so it was a limit of 2, but again, you had to buy the 2 to get them at that price. Also, they had these mandarins, these 3-pound bag of mandarins. They were $2.99 for a 3-pound bag, which is about 99 cents each. Not the best. I prefer like the $1.99 for a 3-pound bag, but it's still not too bad. So you picked those up, and that ended up that was with no coupon. I think they were a limit of 3 though, but no coupon involved. The freebie Friday was on these Jackson sweet potato chips. Those were completely free after the coupon, which is amazing. It's like, I thought they were a little like, you know, like sample size bag or something like that. It's like a full size bag for free, which is awesome. They also had the potatoes, the 5-pound bag. Those were 99 cents. I think they were a limit of 2 with the digital coupon. We just picked up the 1. They also had the Aunt Millie's bread, which was on sale for 99 cents, a limit 1 with the digital coupon. So we picked up 1 of those. They also just had regular sale price was the Polish, the Old Warsaw Polish ham, which is $4.99 a pound. We got a little over a pound for $5.76. And then they also had the bath tissue and the toilet paper and paper towels. Those were $2.99, limit 1 each. So it was a limit of 1 of the toilet paper and a limit of 1 of the paper towels. So again, $2.99. That's not too bad. That's like 50 cents or so for the paper towels, and then that's like 25 cents or so for the toilet paper, which isn't too bad of a price. So we went ahead and picked those deals up too. I thought this isn't like the best quality, but for that price, it's really not too bad, because even like higher quality toilet paper is so much more expensive then. So it was like, that's, you know, kind of average, not too bad of a deal. So that was everything from Tony's. Then over at Caputo's, right over here on this side of the table, these items ended up costing $19.75, and it looks like the savings was $4.38. Now, I'm not too concerned about like the savings at like Tony's and Caputo's, really, because a lot of times too, their prices are like the receipts are kind of weird. Like, for example, it didn't even say I saved anything on these raspberries, but I know that the sale price that they had this week is not what the normal price is. So sometimes they don't always like calculate that sale stuff in, and sometimes too, they only calculate like the coupon savings in for like the stuff at Tony's and not like the actual sale of the item then in addition to the coupons too. So sometimes also they'll just have like, if it's a limit, it'll say like, oh, you just saved $1, like, but normally they'd be $2 or $3 more than that. So that's why like 50% savings at those stores aren't super concerning to me. But the deals they had going on, these tomatoes, which these were actually the gigantic 1.5-pound packages, these were $1.99. So my dad picked up 2 of those. They also had the eggs, which were on sale. These were a limit of 6, I think. Now, Tony's also had a similar deal. They were also $3.99. That's what they were at Caputo's, but you didn't have to buy 2. At Tony's, you did, and these were just a limit of 6, so you could have bought like 6 or whatever if you wanted to, but at Tony's, you had to buy 2, and they were a limit of 2, I think. So we just picked up the one because eggs are a little expensive, but this is, I believe, cheaper than Aldi's price, so we went ahead and picked those up. They also had the raspberries, which were $1.99, and we picked up 2 packages of those. They also had the lettuce, which was on sale for 99 cents, and picked up one of those. And then the Sara Lee, like the turkey breast, this was $5.99 a pound, got about a half pound for $3.14. And the Wisconsin Munster cheese, which was on sale for $3.99 a pound, got about 3/4 for $3.33. So that was everything from Caputo's as well. Like I said, the deals that were going on, they did have some pretty good deals. And like I said, I thought for what we picked up in general, we got our deli meats, cheese, a good amount of produce, again, too, stocked up in some of the drinks and things like that. Like my mom has been out of the blue Powerades, which is what she likes. So we picked up some of those. And then again, too, they have like toilet paper, paper towels, eggs too, which are really expensive right now. So getting a deal on those at least is pretty good. And again, even too, like freebie Friday, that was awesome. I was so surprised that that was the size it was, because I thought it was going to be a lot smaller package. But either way, good deals pretty much all around at those 2 stores. I'm going to get this stuff put away, and I should have a jewel haul for you guys tomorrow or Sunday, depends. But that was everything. We did Myra yesterday, and then you guys saw again too the Caputo's, or Tony's and Caputo's today. And like I said, should have jewel probably one day over the weekend. But now I'm going to get all this stuff put away, and we actually have to go run a quick errand. But I thought I'd just share with you guys the deals that were going on at these 2 stores for today. Well guys, I'm gonna take a shower now and get to bed. My hair, it has been all frizzy today, I swear. Some days it's like completely like, you know, even though I just wash it, it looks like it has not been washed in weeks. And then there's other days where it's like completely frizzy and, you know, like standing up all crazy. It looks like it's like static electricity. And then, you know, there's other days where it looks like it has, you know, it has no volume to it at all, and it looks like I haven't washed it. But yeah, today was one of the days where it has got like, it's not quite as bad right now, but earlier today it was like horrible. It was like out here. I was like, well, what? How is that possible? Anyways though, like I said, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.